Hello, Jason here. You are live, Internet. Alrighty. I am live. We'll see how this goes. I'm going to see if I can get on the live so if I have any questions. But today I am going to talk to you about websites. The other day, last Wednesday, we did a website. We did a website last week, and I was kind of going over the steps, and some people put their website um, down below the comment. So I'm going to kind of go over their website and give you some do's and don'ts, and basically that way we can go over what it is. Let me make sure I'm working here. I am. I am. What's up, Jonathan? How are you doing? Let me turn this down so we don't get no echoing. But I just want to make sure we're up and running and I can see my live stream. All right, so we got about 4 or 5 different people to put their website down below in the comment last week. So I'm going to go over them. This is not bashing anybody that makes these websites. I know one of them that is being made. I'm not bashing anybody. I'm just saying the biggest thing about website is people worry about what Google wants and that, but Google also wants the customer experience. If you have a good customer experience, Google will give you good ranking because of that. So you don't want to make it hard for your customer. You got to tell your customer what to do. They're stupid, and you got to show them, and you got to make them want to use your service, because you can have the best, prettiest website out there and say the speed is slow. So now it just takes forever to load, and it's dragging and lagging, and it just takes forever. So you want to make sure your speed is good. You want to make sure a couple other things, and I'm going to walk through them. And this is kind of whenever I look at websites, whether it's for AdWords or just websites in general, these are some things that I look for, and this is just basic website stuff. So let me cut over here. This will be a little bit, but let me cut to my other screen. And hopefully my internet connection will allow it. All right, and I'm going to open it up here. All right, sorry I got a little bit late, but I good old YouTube was being its best. So let's see which one I'll start off with. All right, we'll start off with this one right here. So the first thing I always look for is to see up here in the top right, or right here is it'll say HTTPS, and that is for the HTTP, whether it's got a security or not, and your SSL. So that one has, I'm trying to find one that don't. So this one here does not. And you'll see right here, your connection is not a site. Google just went to really rewarding to having an HTTPS. It just happened just this past about June or July is when they really went into effect of really helping the HTTPS. And it's not that hard to put on your website. It's just is to make sure you're secure, and if especially, I mean, we really don't deal with customers' information of as in credit card information on a lot of our websites, and even if we do PayPal, we'll go off onto PayPal and then come back onto our site. So it's not like we got credit card information on there, but Google don't like having unsecured sites. So that's the very first thing I always check. The next thing I always check is to see how fast their website is. If I like to be in that 2 to 3 seconds, if you're about 4 seconds and above, you're going to lose. People are going to bounce. People will they'll come on to it and then they will bounce. So they will they won't. So the best site. So what I'll do is I'm going to click copy here. So we'll do EcoBlast first, and I go to gtmetrics.com. This is probably one of the better websites to check this kind of stuff here. I'm going to paste it in there and analyze it. And what this is going to tell me, it's going to tell me all kinds of things. So it's going to go through its process here, and it's going to tell me how fast this site loads. Not how fast this site loads on mine. Well, let's try this here. Let's just do it without the HTTPS. It's not going to tell them how quick it is on mine. It's going to a server that's a lot faster, because I'm hoping that I got enough internet connection to keep up with YouTube Live, and I am, so that's a good thing. But this will go through. It analyzes the speed. It tells us if it's caching or not. So 4.6 seconds. We're in to be good here, but that can be issues. I mean, that's almost 5 seconds of somebody on their phone. Because remember, we get about 65% of our business is all mobile. Only probably, because then you got tablets, and then you got computers. Computers is maybe 35% if you're lucky. It's more like 30 to 35%. So remember, when you're on your phone, people want to be fast. They want it to come fast. Things that can affect speed time. First you want to go down here and check and see, because sometimes, if you use big photos and you don't tiny those photos down, or you have a plug-in to put that smush that plug in. But it's best to minimize that photo before you upload it to your website. If you put a big photo on there, it just takes time, and that's what takes so long to load. The important part of that is with the pictures, you plugins. There's all kinds of plugins you can put on WordPress. Plugins galore. But the more plugins you put on there, the more it's got to run, the slower your speed. So you want to keep your plugins to a minimum. I know some of them are pretty and some of them are cool and they do cool things, but remember, you got to keep your speed fast. We had a customer that he did AdWords, and he's like, man, I'm not getting any clicks. I'm getting clicks, but I'm not getting no. And when I ran this test, it was almost 8 seconds long. People are lazy. If it's not happening, people are going to bounce fast. So, but you can go down through here and it'll tell you what to do to help it better. Now, I'm going to give you words of the wise here, that what happened to me the other day. One of them was, I don't remember what it was, but it was, you can go in here and it'll tell you how to fix it, and you can go here to what's this mean and read more, and sometimes it'll tell you how to fix it. Well, I fixed mine all right. It's a code you can put on there, and you can put it into your HTML. And if you use a plugin of Yoast, you can put it through there. Well, I did it one, and man, it speeded up to like 2.5 seconds. And then I went to the next one. I'm like, well, shoot, I can speed it up. I'll get some more out of it. Yeah, I did it all right. Next thing, I went back to my website. It said code 500, dead, nothing. So then I had to go figure out and go into the code and delete all that out, so that way it works. But that's the first thing. Second thing I always do. First thing I always do is see if it's got HTTPS, and then the next thing I check is the page load. The next thing I like to do is the mobile friendly test. If your website's not mobile friendly, people are not going to check you out. And let's see here. Is this thing working? Or is it just lagging that far behind? I think it's lagging that far behind. I'll keep going, and hopefully it's recording. Yeah, it's recording, because it's just way lagging behind. All right, so I always like to test and see if it's mobile friendly. It's got to be mobile friendly. Like I say, if you're not mobile friendly, it's not good. Google Google don't like that. Google don't like lots of things, but Google really don't like when it's mobile friendly. And your user don't like it when it's mobile friendly. You know why your user don't like it when it's mobile friendly? Because they can't see what you got. You got all this cool looking stuff and you got it on this little bitty screen and you can't see, and that's not good. So this does take a little bit because I don't, like I said, I don't have the best connection here, but this is one thing that is very important. You got to be mobile, either have a mobile page by itself or have a responsive website, and either one works. The mobile website is one of those. I mean, there is some people that still use a mobile website, but most of the time they use responsive stuff. And so you can see that this site is mobile friendly. So EcoBlast pressure washing is mobile friendly. These are the first couple things I check every website, because if you're slow, it don't matter about it, because people will bounce. It don't matter if it's coming from your maps listing or any of that. If it's taking 5 to 10 seconds for them to load your website on their phone, they're gone. They're gone. All right. So let's go back over here to EcoBlast, the one we had here. So the one thing I always do is I always do two things. I always check it on my phone and I check it on the website. Your phone is just important. Now, I can do this two ways. You can actually test it on your phone here. But so the first thing I always want is a phone number. And if I remember right, these phone numbers are not clickable, and that's a big no-no. I don't have it on my phone, but when I tested this earlier, these phone numbers are not clickable. I'll test it again, but you always want to have a clickable phone number. And remember, when you're talking clickable phone number on there, make sure you use the Chrome app and make sure you use the Safari, because sometimes it'll work in Safari, but it won't work in Chrome. So you always double test, make sure it works in both. Because I use Safari, but the internet say that it's 50% use Chrome. So make sure you're testing that. This is good here. We're in 2 seconds, I know what this website's about. It's Florida's pressure washing service. It's pressure washing. That's absolutely what I want. Get your free estimate now. I do like putting our call to actions in red, just because red kind of pops and makes people know that, hey, here's a call to action. But it's good because there is call to actions. All right, so we're going to scroll. This all looks good. It kind of our residential, our commercial, before and afters kind of give us a thing here. It's got a video. That's important, guys. Some people like words. Some people like pictures. Some people like video. If you put it all on there, guess what? They're going to get one of what they like. If you don't have it on there, they're not going to know what you're doing. They're not going to know. And if they like to look at video and you don't have nothing on their video, then they might go to the next guy. You don't know, but you want to make sure visually that you can see it, and make sure that people can read it, because people like to read and don't like to watch videos. So this is the bottom of the page. I would probably not do this right here at the bottom of the page. At the bottom of the page, I would want a phone number, my contact information, or an email, a suggestion to go to email. I know I have it right here, but you got to make it simple. You got to make it simple. Now, with that being said, what you can do to see what this looks like on mobile, if you don't want to go, you can go here to inspect. And you can go up here, and I got the iPhone 10. So this is what it looks like on the iPhone 10 over here. So make sure these numbers are clickable. This looks good. Our feature services. Okay, so you do have a lot of free estimates. Let me go back because I may have messed that up. Okay, so you got free estimates. That's good because people can click on that going through there. And that's what you want. You want it simple. I don't know why I did that, but okay, I'll get to that. All right. So you want it simple to make sure people can contact you. So that's great. This is awesome. That's awesome there. Let me go back here to see the full page because okay, so there is a free estimate halfway down. Now, maybe that's what I was looking at. So if I want to click residential right here, I cannot click off this page. It's good to have links coming off of your residential page going to your residential pages, whether that's house washing, any of that. Even if you do a page, you want links coming off of your site, and that's more of your on-site SEO, but you want links coming off of there going into there. So like maybe do a button. Sometimes you might do bold words right here and that kind of stuff. So that would be a suggestion that I would give right here. So this is one of your is a top page. So use it as your top page. People want to know about you. Here's something I would do. Put a picture of you on there. Not a picture of your feet. Put a picture of you. People want to know, like, and trust you. They will buy from you if they know, like, and trust from you. If they don't like you or they don't trust you, they won't buy from you. And if you look shady, I'm not saying this looks like shady, but if you put your mug face on there and you put that, it gives them that know, like, and trust, whether they like you or not. But and then let's go to this here is a good page right here, the frequent asked questions. I would put a link on the page to your frequent asked questions. And this is where you can get some SEO juice, make its own page of this, That's good. Good. All right. And then let's go to the last thing I always look at, because if you can't get an estimate, people won't buy from you. That's just the way it is. So you want this easy. If it don't need to be on the form, don't put it on there. Plain and simple. If we use ResponsiBid, and this is not a dog to ResponsiBid, this is something that we learned. We use ResponsiBid all the time, but we don't use it for the form section of it. We only use ResponsiBid for the email for going out forward. And the reason why we don't use it is because it's too many clicks. And we can't get the information without clicking 20 pages. So make sure if it don't need it, don't put it in there. Name, email. One thing I would put on here is a phone number. You don't have a phone number on here, and I would definitely put a phone number. Phone number is important because we need to call them. They might not check their email. You don't know, Granny. Here's the thing. People think that everybody's young and they know how to use the internet and all this stuff. You got to remember, you got people young, you got people my age, you got old people, and you got to make it easy for everyone. Residential, commercial, number of buildings, appropriate square foot. A lot of people don't know how many square foot their house is. We ask for an address. We ask for name, phone number, email, and address. If we have those things, we can get you a quote, as long as you got a checkbox of what you got down there, or you can ask for the services requested. That's just my opinion. We've done it for a bunch of people, and it's pertinent information. A phone number is pertinent information. We want to be able to call them. And maybe, if you get a quote in, you want to call them later. The other thing on this contact us form is put a phone number up here. There's no phone number on here. You want to put a phone number. Put a phone number. Because contact us also means phone number. All right, so that's that one. I don't know if I'm boring anybody or what, but I'll go to the next one here. All right, so here is Donomo. services. So first thing you want to do is check, copy, and paste. We're going to go back to GTmetrix, and we're going to check the speed, site speed. This is very important. Site speed is important. Very, very important. If you got a slow site, you're going to be, it's not good. It's not good at all. So this is the very first thing you want to do is check your site speed. 1.7, that's fast. That's awesome. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That's fast. Less than 2 seconds loaded, people will not bounce when it's that fast. That is definitely awesome, dude. So, the phone number is good. It's big. I'm pretty sure this one was, I'm almost positive this was clickable. Looks good. We know what you're doing. Pressure washing, 10% off first time customers. I don't know if I'd put that on there. You're already giving money away at that point. But these are clickable and they go. We got a phone number, another phone number, so we can call. Let's see, where's the contact form? Contact form, about us. We don't have a contact form. Let's see if this will take me to contact form. Nope. We don't have a contact form up here. I would get a contact form somewhere. Schedule an appointment. Is that a contact estimate? I want an estimate. Now I said how fast it was. Now it's not going. That took me to about us. Schedule appointment. That's not good. That's not good. I want to schedule appointment. You got this big schedule appointment up here, and it's taking me to the About Us page. That's bad. That is bad. But see, you got your kids there. We know, like, and trust you. We got your story. This is good for your About Us. This is what About Us should be. It's kind of, hey, he's got 2 kids. He's got 2 kids that he needs to feed, and we know that he's not going to, he don't look too creepy, and he can come to my house, especially if I'm doing windows. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that about being creepy, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, so the request form there is all the way at the bottom of this. I would this is schedule an appointment. I would definitely, that I wouldn't go to About Us page on that. And like I say, I'm not bashing anybody's website. I'm just giving you what is empty there. Let this load back up here, and then I'll look again. But definitely, I would get a estimate or something at the top fold here, somewhere here at the top fold. It's good that you got your, where you're basically at in that, but definitely get a form that you can fill out, because people like to fill out forms versus some people don't like to call. And if this is going to a cell phone, then you can put call or text us at that. If you don't want people to text you, then just leave it at call. But texting can be good too. Texting that's, people like to text nowadays, so that's good too. So this is the only request form you have right here. All right. But you have lots of good this here. That is good. But let's go back up here. This right here, we don't really have a lot of spam people hitting it. I don't really care for the 4+10, or the other one was 12+13. You got to remember, some of these people aren't the brightest people. I mean, I'm just saying. The ones I hate is when you got the stupid letters and that kind of stuff. I'm going to go to the person that makes it simple for me. But definitely this right here, I would either, I like the, I don't know if I like the schedule, but it's taking me to the About Us page. And if I'm wanting to schedule an appointment, or I would probably put get an estimate and take me to my estimate page. And you don't even have an estimate page up here. I would maybe put one up here. Because right now, you don't have no way of really getting a hold of you as of that part of it. So, and like I say, I am not bashing anybody's website. The guy that built this website is a great guy. I'm not saying nothing about that. I'm just telling you, this is something that I would, you need to have an estimate form up here or something here. An estimate form, and then this right here. Okay, so this was on the pressure washing page. Here's the deal with pressure washing page. If I want to fill out a form, I can't even fill out a form. It doesn't say get a request estimate anywhere. Nowhere. You need to get an estimate form. I know a lot of people call, but a lot of people don't like to talk to people. All right. That's all I got to say about that one. That's all I got to say about that. All right. Let's see here. So we got, which one do I want to do? I'm going to do this one here. This one here looks like a newer website. This one here, it's busy, and that's why I wanted it. Kiss the website. Keep it simple, stupid. I know sometimes we get crazy and want to get everything we can do on there, but we got to keep it simple, guys. This here is a lot. I mean, we're going all the way across the whole thing on the website. Let's see what this looks like. Actually, I think it does look all right as a on the iPhone. So this is what it looks. Let's see. The menu actually goes away. I believe. Yeah. So this is actually. It actually looks good on mobile versus non-mobile. Because on mobile it talks about the phone number is clickable. Looks no further for quality. It's got your form right there. Look, so you can fill out your form or call all on without moving your scrolling on your phone. That is perfect. Because a lot of people, they know what you do. They're looking for pressure washers. They know what they're looking for. Give them what they want. I do like your mobile site. Your non-mobile site, your desktop, it's a little busy. But it's good. You got a phone number. I always like putting a phone number and getting a quest button up here to the right-hand side because that's just kind of where everybody's eye kind of goes to first. And you got your form. You actually got your form right on this thing, and that's fine. Absolutely fine. I would maybe put services, what services they want, but you don't have to. You can leave it that. And then the next thing is that looks good. Like I say, this just looks busy up here. I mean, that's a cool picture. And you didn't have to steal it like some people do. And then you got the form request again. I actually like the form request on the front page, or on a page like that, because you don't have to click around and maybe lose them or internet or any of that kind of stuff. So it looks good. The cities you serve, it's good. You could do an HTTPS, but it's not probably hurting you that bad. Let's check your load speed here. I don't think you're going to beat the last one, 1.7. That was pretty freaking fast. And that is great. But if you have any questions, I don't have none that I know of. It doesn't show me anything here. If you have any questions, put them down. Oh, it's 1.7. Good job. That is good. That is very important. This is very important. People don't realize how fast load speed is important. Very, very important. Super important. It it will it will it will help your Google. It'll help your SEO. It'll help all kinds of stuff by keeping fast. The reason why it helps your SEO is because people's not waiting for it to load and bouncing back, and that's why it helps. But all right, and then I'm gonna go over. I'll go over this one here's nice. Picture fold. You gotta do something with this number. Oh, this is all. This is hard to read. You gotta remember, keep it simple. And people can't. I can't even see what that number is right there. 7. I don't know what it is. You can't read your phone number. That's a bad thing. I don't know if it's clickable or not, but it definitely needs to be clickable. The only way I can read it is I got to scroll all the way up there to get it to be able. I cannot see it until I get to there before I can actually read that phone number. You got to get that. This writing. I mean, this is above. This is at the fold. Some people won't scroll. I mean, people will scroll nowadays, but you got to scroll to actually see something. You got a phone number. I would put something about getting an estimate with an estimate button. And as you're going down through here, you want to put estimate, get estimate. Down here on the bottom, get an estimate. You got the phone number. Make sure it's all clickable on mobile, on Safari, on Safari and Chrome. You want to make sure that both of them are. The contact us page. My internet speed is not the fastest here. Sorry, guys. Of course, and you can test each individual page with GTmetrix in case you have one page that is slower than the other. So here's your form. It looks good. Put a phone number on here. You're telling people to contact us. This is your contact us. There's no phone number on this sheet other than right here. Put it big, big. Either put it big there or put it big down here. You can never, your phone number and get an estimate can never be a bit too big. Go big. And designers hate it. A website designer hates big phone number because it don't look good. But looking good and getting people to click you are two different things. So do you want it to look good, or do you want a lead, or do you want that estimate? Do you want that $1,000 roof cleaning job? That's what I want to look good. Look good at that money going right into my pocket. Again, it looks good. I would put a picture of you. Get a professional picture of you, or get one with your family if you got a family. Put your crew members. If you got a picture, if you're a big enough company and you got crew, put your crew members there. People want to see that kind of stuff. They want to see you. They'll know, like, and trust from you. If they know, like, and trust from you, they will buy from you. All right, I've been on here a long time, and it says I got some people still on here. It looks good. Services here. Put a phone number on every page. Phone number on every page. This one don't even have a phone number on it. It does have a contact form. It's got one way down here at the bottom. Phone number, guys. Phone number. And don't steal pictures from people. That's not good. But I don't know if you did. But guys, be original. Don't steal people's pictures. And if you need to borrow pictures, ask. People, there's tons of groups out there, tons of people. I'll give you photos if you need them. Just ask. People will give you photos. When you steal stuff, that's when you get in trouble. It does you no good. But hope this helped you out. If it did, please like it, subscribe it. If you want me to help you out with your website, you can leave a comment down below, and I will get you up. Let me see here. I will help you out. If you need any website help, if you need any AdWords stuff, I can help you out there too. I offer the AdWords. We do AdWords. If you don't have a website and you want to do AdWords, talk to me. I got a deal where I will set up a couple landing pages on a website, and I can run traffic and I can get traffic coming to you. But hope that helps you out. And please, like I say, also right now until the end of this month, the 30th of August, you can go down into a link down below and I'll show you. I'm giving away a pressure washing gun. So it's a pretty cool little gun, and hopefully maybe you can win it. But also check out my site at pressurewashingtraining.com. It's kind of in the works right now. I'm trying to get it all up and running, and I'm trying to add a lot of stuff to it. So you'll be able to go there and learn whatever you need to learn, whether it's marketing or if it's even or how to pressure wash. So hope that helps you out, and hope you have a great day. Thanks.